So today we're going to go over HubSpot. HubSpot is a CRM, and it allows you to completely automate your task, your company system, and put things in a systematic process so that your clients, your prospects, and even your sales teams can use. So we're going to log into HubSpot now. The gateway is just usually upper right hand corner. And the first thing you see is the contacts page. So here's a list of my recent contacts through some of my clients and companies. And here is where you can track and send out all of your contacts, your emails, store information, etc. So first thing I usually do is I go to add contact, and I'm just going to make a mock email. So I would go to, say, test@carla.com, and I'll save the name, Carla. And we'll say the last name is just test. Say job title is owner, or you could put CEO. Whatever makes you more comfortable. You're going to go to create contact down here in the lower left hand side of the screen. And what you just created, it populates automatically for you on the next screen. So what I usually do is I go here to the note section, and I will write a brief note. This way we can track and gauge the last step of our clients or our prospects. So if I'm logging back in to HubSpot to check out information, or I send my sales team to log in to HubSpot to check out information, they automatically know where to leave off and how to follow up with next steps. This keeps you very in sync and organized. So we will say sent prospect an email. All you have to do is save note. Now in the same token, what I do is once I save that note, let's say I sent the prospect an email today, January 30th at 7:30 p.m. The next step that I do is I schedule a task. So I would say follow up with Carla. And you can make a side note about whatever the subject is. We'll just say about marketing. So this will send you an updated email to your email address so that you don't forget to follow up with your prospect or client. I usually do mine 5 days out. You can do 3, 5, or 7 days out. It's all up to you how you want to systematize it. But we will say today is Monday. We're going to follow up a week out in advance. So this is going to be the time that it sends you an update. And also the reminder will send you an update at 8 o'clock a.m. Please note that the day of you can also change. You can do the day of, the day before, the week before, a custom date, or no reminder. I would always suggest that you have your HubSpot CRM send you a reminder so that you are communicating effectively and you're following up effectively with leads to close more business deals. So that's that. You're going to save the task, and here you have exactly what you just created. You created a task for yourself, follow up with Carla about marketing, type to do, assign to yourself or whoever is on your sales team, and here's some associated records that you will find here. Here's where you're going to put, if you want to edit in further information, you can put the industry, you can put the phone number, the city, etc., their revenue. And also please note that if they are already on HubSpot, this information will automatically populate for you, so you won't have to add in that information. So that's the first step of creating your systematic process when handling your contacts and emails. And then here's when you start to get into more of the automated workflow. You can email directly from HubSpot as long as you have a Gmail account or an Outlook account. You can call from HubSpot if you have this feature embedded into your system. You can do a log activity where you log the calls and the information that you guys discussed. And then you can make a schedule. You can schedule a meeting. This is also a different feature that's added on the Pro Edition. But these are all things that you can use in your HubSpot CRM. So you go to Dashboard, and this is your dashboard. So this is going to show you exactly within the last week to 30 days what you've added in the HubSpot CRM, as well as the tasks that you added, the notes that you've added, and it will show you a percentage. So this states that you're up 233%. This states that you're up 100% based off of the notes that you've added prior and past. And then here's the sales performance, and here is a recent deal from yesterday. So that's dashboard. Very, very informational tool, and it also helps keep you aligned with your sales strategy. So we're going to go back to contacts. Keep in mind that HubSpot automatically populates that for you. So what we just added was Carla Test. Here's test.carla.com or whatever you make your specific contact. And if you need to delete it, or if you just want to check it just to make sure, you just click on it. So, and there you go. It'll go right back to your email portal. But you just click on it, and you come back out. You go to contacts again, and then you can also preview. Now, if you want to assign this to a team member, you can assign it to anybody on your team. If not, you can cancel that. Also, if you want to edit it, you can edit it. And if you want more options, you can go to more options, create tasks from it. You can go to delete, etc. So just delete it if you need to delete it, right? So this is where you keep all your recent contacts for your companies. The next thing I'm going to show you is companies. It's pretty similar to contacts. Here are any companies that you have. So opposed to a company you can speak with directly through a follow-up. So here are all the companies from your clients that you're going to house, and just play this for you automatically. And then here are tasks. The task is the most important part of HubSpot CRM, the free version. It's a very, very powerful tool. It allows you to set tasks, custom tasks, reminder. Me and my team, we run our whole workflow and delegation through the task. It has increased our productivity, definitely spiked our efficiency, and just overall organizational skills within the company. Just because everything's systematic, it's automated, and it's easy to use. The user interface is very simple and it's clean. So we'll walk through that now. First thing we'll note is in the task, you can either have a table view or a board view, whatever makes you most comfortable. So we're currently on the board view. This is what the table view looks like. So it's just a pretty straightforward, narrow task view of just in a line system. The board view I like a little bit better because I like the user interface. So task so the due date 14 days out. Once again, this is custom to whatever you want to put it to. You can put 5 days, 7 days, 10, 14. It's custom to whatever you want to do. So we're going to make it 2 weeks out in advance, right? So the 13th. We're going to add task. And here, keep in mind that you can make a note. You can add a time. So you can make it to where it's 8 o'clock. You can make it to where it's 9 a.m., 10, whatever you want to note it to, right? So we're going to say 5 o'clock p.m. We're going to go to add task. So it automatically populates. That's a good thing about HubSpot, that it automatically populates once you save it. Click on your task that you just assigned, and here it's gonna show up here. So any associated records, this is why I stress that you track and gauge everything through HubSpot, because any associated records that you have previously or prior are going to show up here. So if you want to add a contact from a specific company or organization, you can go to add a contact, you can go to add a company, or you can go to add a business that you previously closed or worked on. The due date, once again, we set it to 14 days out. You can make that custom to whatever you want and do at any specific time. Here we chose 5 o'clock p.m. If you want an email reminder, which I suggest, you can make a custom date, or you can just say no reminder. And then note. So we would just put a prior or brief note. We'll just say client wants a custom marketing plan and strategy. So this is just the notes. This will keep you informed and also your sales team informed, or whoever you assign. I'm going to save that, and it automatically saves for you. Now, if you want to highlight this or bold it, you can bold it. You can make it italic. You can underline it, and it pretty much separates. So let's say this was the header of the note, and we wanted this to be bolded for a specific reason. The next we don't have to bold, just so we can decipher which one we want to choose from, and also make it a little bit easier to read. So create custom marketing plan and strategy for client, and then we'll say step 2, send invoice. So you can make this bold or not, however you want to do it. Right? It's pretty straightforward, simple, and easy. Now, here is important that you want to remember the type. If you want to do, then it's just going to show up in your task portal. It's not going to email itself to you. If you want this to be emailed to you yourself directly to remind yourself, or if you want to email it to one of your sales associates or somebody on your team, you would just simply click email. Now, if you click email, whoever it's assigned to here, it's going to send them an email, which I like because in our company, I assign tasks every Monday and Friday they're due, depending upon our clients and prospects. So if I did the steps that I just showed you with the notes, my team sees the notes here, or my specific sales agent or team member, they see what they need to do right here in the notes. And then I go to type and I click email, and the email is going to send them exactly what I placed here in the task portal. And so if I assign it to this person or this person, let's say I assign it to myself, you don't even have to press save because it's automatically going to send. So you just click X and it emails the person automatically. So it's very, very simple and easy. So this is the task part. Very, very, very important that you understand how to use this. Pretty straightforward, and very, very simple to simple and easy to use. The greatest thing about HubSpot is that it's straightforward. And the second greatest thing about HubSpot, in my personal opinion, is that the CRM is free. It's one of the most powerful CRMs and intuitive CRMs there is on the market today, if you know how to use it. A lot of people don't understand how to use HubSpot, so this video should be very, very beneficial. Lastly, we're going to go to sales tools. Now, the sales tools part is also important. I've talked to some of my clients and prospects in the past whom didn't know how to use the sales tools, and it put more steps into their process. If you remember that a company is nothing without its process, the process is the most important piece and most important component of any company or organization, because it allows you to have freedom and flexibility, but also allows you to put policies and procedures in place so you can scale and have a very healthy, lean running organization. So sales tool, you can go to notifications, and this is just where your notifications is set at. So if you need to schedule a meeting, if you want to set up tracking, activity stream, etc., you can customize this in your notifications. Templates this goes more to automation. So the templates is, they give you 5 free templates on the free version, which is enough for you. So this is an email template, and it allows you to see exactly what it is. So you can send emails directly to through your clients through HubSpot. Right here it shows you. So it has hi, contact first name, subject quick follow-up. And all you have to do is just pretty much copy and paste this, but HubSpot will do it for you. And let's say you're emailing a client. You can put their first name here and change anything that you need to change and hit send. It's as easy and simple as that. Saves you a lot of time, saves you a lot of follow-up, etc. And this goes with automation. They do give you 5 free ones with the free CRM, which is more than enough. You don't really need to get into the extensive templates unless you're running multiple campaigns at one time. So that's templates. Very, very simple and easy to use, but powerful. Next is sequences. Sequences is a part of the paid version. This is the pro version, but this is something that those who have the pro version signed up with or signed up for in terms of the contract, they will have this. So don't underestimate the sequences. Go to this video. It's 1 minute and 33 seconds. It will teach you how to use it. Pretty much in a nutshell, what sequences does is it allows you to send automated rapid responses to your customers, your clients, and your prospects without you having to go through and do it manually. So it saves you a lot of time, really efficient, and it's a productivity tool. Next, we're going to go to documents. The documents is also very important. They give you 5 free documents. So if you need to share any information with your team, if you need to share any information with any interns that you have assigned, or just yourself, you can house all your documents here. Here we have our documents housed of our systematic process. So any of my new team members who jump on board with the company, they can go here. They download this to their computer, disload deck options. You can preview it, you can edit it, you can download it, you can share it, or you can delete it. So same thing with any documents. And then you have 5 of these that you can add. So what I would suggest you do is that you have your documents set up into HubSpot and you allow for your team members or just yourself to use this as a portal that is centralized. So you don't have to fish around on what documents you need to add. And what I would usually do is just put my capabilities deck, capabilities statement, my process, and my proposal templates for how I send out and build my clients. So very easy and simple. Next, we're going to go to prospects. So this pretty much just shows you all the clients that visited your website if your website is uploaded into HubSpot. So very, very powerful information. What you want to do for this is you want to have your website set up. So this here should show your website domain. So let's say ideavice.com or www.discoveryou.com. And it also has your hub ID with your reference number. So very, very simple and easy to use. Here shows any integrations. We'll go here. Your integrations is going to allow for you to add any outside software and link it directly to HubSpot. So if you're running Salesforce, if you need to do a webinar, if you want to do SurveyMonkey, WordPress, Google Calendar, Eventbrite, Uber Conference, etc., you guys see it here. All of these are add-on extensions that you can embed directly to your HubSpot. So it just pretty much amplifies your process through your HubSpot portal. Next, we're going to go to meetings. The meetings tool is a tool, like I said, if you have the pro version, which you may have, you will be able to go to meetings and schedule meetings directly through your HubSpot CRM, which is very beneficial because everything is centralized for you. And then messages, this is new. This is a new feature through HubSpot. This, once again, is the pro. They do give you a trial for some of it. I have not used it yet. I don't need to use it just yet. But just showing you guys this option, you just go to Sales Tools, and they have the messages here. And then lastly, they have Call Queue. And Call Queue is another feature through the HubSpot CRM that you can use if you have it set up through any phone calls that you want to track, engage with your clients and prospects. So this allows for you to save your prospects time and also allows for you to save your team members time so they can listen to a sales call. And you can go back and review yourself some of the things that you maybe want to notate or some things you maybe want to improve upon. So this is pretty much HubSpot in itself. That was, the tutorial of everything that you need to know how to use about HubSpot and how to automate your systematic process within your company and organization. And then a settings tool, you can pretty much change and edit this to exactly you see fit, how you want. I usually leave everything at default settings because it's automated in itself. So I will leave it. I will leave everything by default and systematic. That way you don't have to go in and change anything if you may have made an error. And this is HubSpot. Pretty beneficial CRM, really powerful tool. If you know how to use it, I just showed you exactly how to use it and how to automate your systematic process. If you have a process in place, you can scale, and you also will become a lot more efficient and productive with your clients and prospects. And then here's the last part of it, where you have any training and certifications, a marketing library, and a HubSpot partner directory. So this is HubSpot. Just remember that here is the sales portion, the left hand side of the screen, and then just below that, if you click on a little tag, here's the marketing. So your dashboard will show up exactly the contacts that you added in the last 30 days. Here we've added 17 new contacts. So these may be potential prospects or clients that we've already closed deals on. And it just showed you, like, I just added 2 new contacts in the last 24 hours. Here are the names. So if you just want to double check your workflow for the day and make sure that you've added in the right contacts, you can go right here for the 2 new contacts that you've added in the last 24 hours, and it'll automatically populate for you. And here's your offline, direct, referrals, email, paid, and social. So this is this basically is what you based off of with your external add-ons. And that's that information. But as you see, the graph is automatically populated for you. Really, really simple and easy to use. Lead flows is something that I've embedded into my website, my webinars, anything that I need that's automated, and also just my sales tools. This is one thing that goes through my sales channel, my sales funnel. So if you want to add lead flows, if you have a WordPress site, you can add an extension. And if you have Wix, I'm not sure if they have an extension or not, but you can double check. But lead flows is what allows you to leave pop-ups, banners, etc., so that your customers or clients or website traffic can subscribe directly through lead flows. And this is also another sales funnel for you. And then it shows you the collective forms that you may have. So that's HubSpot in itself. If you have any questions furthermore about exactly how to use this or how to automate the systematic process, you can email me directly at marketing@startmark.com. That's marketing@startmarke.com. And I'll just show you guys how the site is set up exactly this way you don't make a mistake when you're adding or editing. So once again, this is your sales dashboard. And if you need to go visit your website should be integrated directly with HubSpot so that you can make any type of changes and just pretty much revert directly to your site. So it's going to upload for you, and I'll show you exactly that. But this is pretty straightforward, simple, and easy to use tool, and everything is pretty much automatic and automated for you. So here it is. Go to StartMark. There's my site, and here's what we do. So if you have any questions outside of that, you can just kind of visit here. But that is the CRM for you, and there you go.